Greetings everyone, this is Rambling Collector here, and welcome back for another book review. So, I figured, with this video here in particular, I would address you all more face-to-face by being on camera for this one, and that will be the case for the next couple of videos, because the next few books I've been planning on talking about are a bit too short for a full-blown PowerPoint presentation like I've been doing, but I also figured it'd be a good bit of practice to be able to do more face-to-face conversations with all of you, and be able to get some more practice with just being on camera in general. But, to get back to the main subject, I figured for this video, we'd have a little fun with a new comic review. And this is one that I've actually reached out to the author, and they've given their permission for me to cover. With that being, DNDoggos, Volume 1, by Scout Underhill. So I had the fortunate opportunity to meet the author at a local book festival here in my state, and they alone were actually a really good person to meet and talk to, but more importantly, just the idea of this particular comic is what really caught my attention, especially with the simple concept of dogs themselves playing D&D. Like, first of all, the idea of that is absolutely adorable, and as you can tell by the artwork here, it was very well done in that regard. Honestly, when I first started reading this comic, it was a treat. And the fun thing is, the author has actually told me themselves that a lot of the dogs referenced in here are actually based on their own real-life dogs that they have either owned or do own currently still. And that alone is actually a really sweet sentiment, because it's like, you keep your fuzzy friends alive on the printed page, and allow them just to have fun, being friends together, and playing some Dungeons and Dragons, which, for anyone who's a D&D fan, you're also going to love this comic as well. If anything, I've really loved all the characters in here, such as Pickles, Tonka, and Zoe, but also just the other, character-driven, or I should say quest-driven characters introduced, such as Squish, but also the dog-themed quests of trying to find all the local town's chew toy supply after it's been stolen by a bunch of bandits is definitely a very cute concept. Frankly, I can't wait to pick up Volume 2 whenever it does come out, because this alone was actually a really fun little introduction, and this is actually something I'd recommend for all ages, both kids and adults alike, because there's something in here for everyone to enjoy. For kids, it's not a very unsafe story, I should say. It's actually pretty harmless, it's pretty fun. I would say at most, children, let's say 10 and up, could probably enjoy it a lot better. Yeah. And as for adults, well, it provides a good levity and a very nice break from all the more serious fiction that we might read now and again. But if anything, it's just more fun, it's cute, it's wholesome. If you're a D&D player or a big fan of it, you're honestly going to love this one. But more than that, besides the really well-written and cozy storytelling, is the artwork as shown here, which, as you can see, it can be really well detailed, and frankly, I loved it to pieces. It has that nice little combo of being really intense during action sequences like this, but then, in other spots, when it's just the players themselves, such as, for instance, here, you can see that it's very cute and very warm looking just by the colors. And also, I love the fact of how the dogs, as the players, they have a much more simplified expressions of like little dotted eyes, smaller mouths. It's very simplified and very cute, but then when you get to the actual adventure, there's a lot more detail driven into them. I don't know, it's a nice little contrast. But this book alone, just the first volume, is at least under 300 pages at about 265. So it's a very short, very fast-paced read, and it's definitely one I would recommend picking up. And if nothing else, I really am excited for whenever Volume 2 does come out, because this is wholesome as hell. I loved it, would recommend it, and honestly, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. It's worth the read, it's cute, it's warm, and if you're a dog lover or a D&D lover, or both, you'll definitely enjoy this piece. Anyway, I think that's about all I can say for this book. So, don't take my word for it though. Give it a shot for yourselves. But, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe if you're interested for more, or if you have any other suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. I am more than willing to take up the challenge of seeing any new future reads to add to the collection, or just to check out for fun's sake. But more than that, thank you all for listening. This is Rambling Collector, signing off for now, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, fellow readers.